Everyone. It's an honor to teach you about prompt AI engineering. I'm Ayodeji Oroboade. I had my MSc Business Analytics program at Robert Gordon University. My majors are machine learning, business analytics, database engineering, data governance, and data visualization. So let's get into it. Do you know that Nigeria is facing a dual health crisis? Over 11 million people live with diabetes, while nearly a third of adults, especially in the urban areas, have hypertension. This is a Nigerian map, and the legends are showing the density of areas with diabetes. Looking at the African map, we can see Nigeria is part of a widening health challenge across the continent, with rising diabetics rate outpacing many regions globally. Nigeria ranks 37th highest in Africa, with countries like Mauritius and Egypt significantly higher. Some of the prevalence causes are bad diet, genetic defects or genetic factors, sedimentary lifestyle, stress, obesity, and overweight, healthcare, and awareness. That's like healthcare and low awareness. Managing both conditions hinges on diet and awareness, yet diabetes and blood pressure awareness remains low. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you checked your blood pressure? When we widen the lens to a global scale, this is a map showing ages 24 to 79 disease prevalence, a disease prevalence map. Diabetes becomes a truly worldwide issue. Yet, even here, low and middle income countries, including those in Africa, bear the brunt of this disease. 1 in 9 adults has diabetes globally, and these numbers are projected to rise by 2050, according to IDF and the Diabetes Atlas. The prevalence scale is looking good globally for Africa, right? Yeah, I think this is Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria has a prevalence rate of 3%. But according to Diabetes Atlas, the numbers in Africa are expected to rise by 134% in the coming decades, which is the fastest globally. A study conducted at Benin Teaching Hospital has revealed average clinic wait times in Nigeria exceeds 2 hours before a patient can see a doctor. That is where check and chop can make a difference. It empowers users to evaluate the healthiness of a meal instantly, no waiting, no travel, just straightforward guidance. It is an AI assistant that will help households check their food content, count the calories, the estimated sugar levels, and then decide if it is healthy for them to eat and what they can do to make it healthier and propose healthier alternatives. Please note that this is not foolproof. It is not foolproof. It is just a decision guidance tool. And the general advice is still to seek a medical advice. I am not a health practitioner. There are many things I don't know, and I am open to learn. I'm teaching you how to apply a valuable tool to a global problem. With prompt engineering, every home can feed data into an AI assistant based on their food content or intake, using easy tools like Lovable to build things quickly or Google AI Studio. For this video, we'll be making use of Google AI Studio. With these kind of tools, you can build websites, build AI chatbots, and lot more in minutes. So how do we start? We start by making good prompts. These are certain guidelines I want you to pay attention to as regard making good prompts. You make your prompt clear, you break it down to beat, bearing in mind that when using AI tool, it is equally as smart and equally as dumb. You give it garbage, it gives you garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. So have a set goal in mind as regards your project, and you can use ChatGPT, Gemini, and others to build a prompt. So let me walk you through the format I will be using in this video. But first, we need data. Rumor has it right now that data makes the world go round. You can create your own data or source for it using ChatGPT, Gemini, or any AI tools you know. The data in this video was a synthetic data gathered through ChatGPT, gathered using ChatGPT. There are lots of uses and other AI tools that you can explore to gather data, synthetic data. So let's build using Google AI Studio. Yes. So here we are. This is the case study. This is the business program. This is the solution, data gathering. I want the list of top 25 foods in Nigeria and their calorie content and building, blah, blah, blah. So you copy this, you copy your data gathering information, and then you paste it to Google AI Studio. And then you run the prompt. This is the food slash this description, portion size, calorie estimate, carbs, sugar, sodium, modification tips. So yeah, it's coming up with data. I already have the data I'm going to use in this video, but I'm showing you how you can get your data too with easy prompt. So still cooking. Let me show you the data we are going to use for this video. So this is the data that we are going to use for this video. Full dish description, portion size, calories, carbs and sugars, sodium, salt, LD multiplication tips. You can find out the specific amount of portion and the calories and carbs in your food by measuring, and then you impute this. You can use Excel, or you can even write it down and then feed this later into AI for you to create a table for you, and then you have a data like this. So this is what I was talking about as regards prompt. You make your prompt clear. Avoid making the prompt like this. Yes, this is also specific, but then it is jumbled, and then the AI will have to process it line by line. But you can make it like this. You can make a rough prompt like this, and then you feed it into ChatGPT or Gemini to tailor the prompt appropriately. Like, I want to design a web application. These are the core goals. These are the interface requirements. The output section should display clearly. This is what I want. And then passing instructions. This is majorly because when people type things into AI, sometimes they are not really specific. And like I said, and some people can be like, I hate little jollof rice. So when you put words like little jollof rice, it's going to break it down. It's going to identify the meal and the keywords in the instruction that you said you gave it, and then it's going to give you back a better feedback. That's why I added the passing instructions. There are hundreds of ways you can improve your prompts. There are hundreds of ways you can improve your prompts. And then the design notes, the interface should be appealing, mobile friendly, and designed for first time users to use. So this is the data to work with while training the AI assistant. So let's check back with, let's see what's going on here. Still, uh, still not giving us a good, what's it called? This is not good enough. can do it again, and then you copy the delete, then you run it again. You can run it again. Then let's see uh, if it will generate valid prompt. Please, I don't. Let's refresh. Sometimes you can run into issues like this, but it is normal. So so see um so while it is, yeah, I don't know, yeah. So see, this is the disclaimer too, that the nutritional values are approximate and can vary based on specific ingredients, portion size, and methods and the likes. So it's still the same thing I said earlier, that the best case is still to follow a dietitian guidelines and the likes. That's the safest route. So what, this is taking too long to show us the data we need. Let's move on to working with the data we already have prepared. So you copy your prompt, copy, and then assuming it gave us the data, then give us what we wanted. So bad feedback. Yeah. So then you go ahead to build, and then you start building. You paste it here, and then you wait for the magic to happen. This is quite impressive because back then, when you are working with HTML5 and CSS3, it takes a long time to get things done. And then while you are even working on it, you might think you are done, and then you run into an issue that your code stops working because you forgot to put the right syntax at the right place. Maybe you used comma instead of semicolon. So yeah, it happens like that. But with using these AI prompt engineering tools, you can just build within minutes. So it's the 22 seconds so far, and then this is what it has. This is what it is working on. It is still cooking. Let's see what it has in store for us. What do you have for us? Yeah. So you can see these are suggestions as to how you can improve your. So let's see. Two perhaps. Let's use the full screen. I don't like this Text layout is too dark to see. Two wraps of fufu and egusi. Let's do check my mail. See, not recommended. These are the estimated calories from the data we fed into the AI. The sugar carbs, salt, healthier swaps, portion control tips. See, limit your fufu to one small wraps about the size of your palm and ensure your plate is mostly filled with vegetable rich egusi soup and lean protein. So let's check another meal. This time we'll use photos. Let's use Afang and Eba. Yes. So check my meal. See this meal, Eba and Egusi. So you thought it was Eba. Mm. See, so that's the issue. Eba with Egusi soup. Let's check another one. Let's see. This is Egusi and Eba. Imagine thought this was Egusi too. Let's try Idika Ikong soup. I think it's a photo. So these are pointers about how you can improve and make your own better. You can include see Dika Ikong is a great soup choice. It is rich in highly nutritious leafy grains, provides essential. See, this is really impressive. Always request or ensure to ensure the use of minimal palm oil and drastically reduce bouillon cubes or salt during preparation to manage blood pressure effectively. Let's check another meal. Uh, let's check the popular one, jollof rice. Jollof rice. This meal is quite high in calories, carbohydrates, and especially sodium. These are critical factors C. So yeah, you can make suggestions about how you can improve it. You can say, um, I don't like the interface. Make it that like and the text background input too dark. See what I am typing. So then prompt. Okay, so it's going to fix this, and then it's a UI shift. So while it's doing that, you can always deploy this code. You can deploy it using GitHub, or you can deploy the app. You can use GitHub, or you can deploy the app using Google Google Cloud too. You have to create. Yeah, that might cost. They will give you an API or a public URL that you can use to access the website with everything still hosted on the website. Or you can use GitHub to deploy the app. So while it's fixing the yeah, of course, I've updated the app to a more modern. Exactly. So we should see changes in a bit. So while it's fixing the UI interface, there are exercises that I would like you to to do. These are practice problems for you to work on. Mini health checker, exercise body, exercise body, daily to-do list, simple translator with context, meal calorie checker. Yeah, so these are small problems that okay, it is ready. The interface is better. Let's say two grams of of eba and egusi. Yeah, I like this interface. This is much better. This is starts like it's now more or less like an interaction. So they are like I said earlier, you can make improvements anyhow you like. And when you are making your own practice problems, I would advise that you make improvement how you deem fit or how you see fit. Uh, and then if you have any questions, you can reach out or connect with me on LinkedIn, Ayodeji Oroboade, or send me an email. I reply to my emails promptly. So yeah, that will be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.